Hi everyone, Susie here with another scrapbooking process video. Today I'm scrapbooking this cute picture of my granddaughter Evie holding one of our baby pigs. That little photo mat that I had already assembled, that is, I layered some papers from the Cartabella Welcome Home 6x6 paper pad. And then this sheet of paper, I am taking one of the phrases that have, faux washi tape at the top and bottom. And right now I'm just kind of picking out some embellishments. And in the end, I forgot to use that hello, so I guess I'll be saving that for another layout. Now I'm just kind of thinking about that ombre paper. And what I decide to do is cut a strip of it and cut it in half and layer it behind the main photo. But you'll see me in the very beginning just kind of go through some various embellishments, and I just kind of am tossing them out, deciding later where to put them. And here I'm trying to place that ombre paper. That is some paper that is by Pink Fresh Studio. Now for some reason I put a thin layer of gesso behind this paper, thinking I was going to do more ink than I did. I ended up just doing some spatters. But my paper just does not lay flat with, even with gesso. I don't know, it really bugs me. And that black paper is, I can't remember who that's by. I should have written that down, and now I've covered it up because I end up trimming it and putting a solid piece of green behind the black just to try to get it to lay flat. Having problems with my ATC gun, you can see there. You can kind of see the gesso. It's a little bit shiny even though it's matte. Then I'm brayering it, trying to get it to be flat. I end up in the end sewing around the edge like I did with a layout not too long ago, just to help make it flat. Then I'm using my T-square ruler to make sure that I get this paper on straight since I'm separating it. I didn't want too much of the white at the end to show, so I cut it in half and knew that that little split wouldn't show where I'm placing the photo over the mat. Trying to decide where I want my 2/3, where I want to make it cover up 2/3 of the page, and then I'll have my other third for my title and such at the bottom. Yeah, I do kind of look at that third rule, the thirds, and the I do try to make things in trios also on my layouts. I have a hard time placing this, and so I think I end up just pushing it aside and excuse me, leaving it for a minute. And then I'm going through the Maggie Holmes big sticker book, and I cut out a couple of phrases that I think I might use. I leave the backing on them because I'm not for sure positive. And then I find a couple of that. It's kind of a rosy, peachy, orange color in that ombre paper, but this sticker book had some of those colors, so I kind of this is where I'm tearing out some things that I think I might use. And of course, they don't all end up making it to the final layout. You'll see that. And this little sticker has horses on it, and we have a little farm, but we do not do horses. So we do every other animal in the book. So I just wanted some of that peach color just kind of bordering the photograph. So I cut a very thin strip for the top and bottom of that photo. And the end, my little strips that I use, I do some black washi tape right there. I cut that in half. Things aren't perfectly straight, but that's okay. I'm okay with it. And I'm going to use a little piece of that mat that I made behind the photo. I'm going to use that as a landing strip for a little embellishment cluster on the bottom there. That was a piece that I had cut off. And I really kind of do have problems placing my embellishments with this layout for some reason. I do end up using that wreath right there. It says Gather Memories. And the way this starts out, I mean, my embellishments look a little wonky and like they're not really clustered very well together, but I like how it turns out in the end. I think it all comes together. And then this is a beautiful sticker that I place over the top of that tag that I cut off. That beautiful is from one of those stickers that I took from the Maggie Holmes sticker book. I just kind of thrown all these embellishments that I thought I might use on this layout in this little box, just to keep them rounded up and off of my desk. And I found those enamel or puffy hearts. Those are from Pink Fresh Studio. And I felt like that yellow just kind of pulled all the yellows together, and I found a couple of the orange things and the yellow things that kind of pulled everything together in the end. The best ever puffy sticker, that is from Fancy Pants. That's where it's from. And I don't know, that little leaf, that gray leaf with the peachy flower in the center, I am not sure where that's from. It's been in a little bucket of embellishments that I've had sitting around forever. And it just happened to work with this page. I like the peach in the center of the flower, and the gray I really like with the photo. Now I'm just placing those puffy, trying to figure out the placement of the rest of the puffy hearts and everything. I added a strip of yellow from that tag that I cut at the bottom. I added a strip at the top to tie the yellow in more. And I decided to commit to that little best ever puffy sticker up there. Adding some yellow puffy hearts. And then those two orange Geo chipboard pieces, they don't really mean anything. Again, they're just kind of adding some of that orange, tying some of that orange color together. I'm trying to figure out the bottom cluster here. I want to use that label with the heart. And here I'm adding my Heidi Shine drops, which I end up smearing, so I have to fix that in the end. I usually use the tip of the Heidi Shine, the nozzle thing from the bottom of the nozzle, rather than just flick it. When I flick it, I just do not have the best of luck, so I just kind of bring that nozzle straight down on my paper and place it. Now these are some really old American Craft stickers, probably from, let's see if they have a date on them. They were in my store, so they are old. It's from an old collection called Simply Chic Runway. I would guess they're around 10 years old. But I love the size and I love the font, especially for a lowercase. I like the simple lines on this, and you don't see them like that very often. Stickers seem to go in phases where they're, at that time the craze was like some really ginormous stickers and fonts. It was either ginormous or the little tiny making memories stickers. Like the ones that I use on the bottom, where I use some yellow stickers and I right there, I write out or use the phrase "loves baby pigs" to finish off that title. And those are just, I think those are simple stories. I don't have it with me right now. I'm just using my tweezers to help me place those a little bit. Oh, yeah, I had to replace that dotted I because I kind of bent it a little bit. Here I'm erasing my pencil lines where I used my T-square ruler to make sure that I got my letters straight. This is when I added a couple more of the Heidi Shine. This is in the peach color. And I didn't like the glob that I have right under the photo, so I end up covering that up with a sticker that says "You and Me." And I don't think I show that on camera. I kind of looked after I had stopped filming. Then I add my little Geo Stick chipboards. Oh, and I did add foam underneath that sticker that says "Everybody brings a new story. Every day brings a new story." And then I'll just, oh, and I didn't do the stitching on camera. You'll see that in the end as well in my still shots, which are just about ready to come up. I just want to thank you for watching my video, and if you liked it, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.